Hi, thanks for coming today. This is just a quick video on how to do basic pivot tables. So you'll want your initial data set with column headers labeled. Down at the bottom I put original data or some kind of name. It's up to you, whatever you'd like to do. You're going to go up to insert and you're going to have two options. You can either do pivot table or recommended. The recommended is going to look at your data set and say these are the things we think would be best. If you don't want to do that and you just want to do the pivot table itself, no problem. You can select from table and range. It's going to go ahead and isolate your data for you. You can do new or existing. I like to do new worksheet, but if you want it on the same page, you can do existing. Click OK, and then it's going to show you here it says pivot table. To build a report, choose the fields from the pivot table field list, which is always going to be over here on the right. And so you'll see these different listings here, and they should look familiar because they're the headers to the column that we just looked at. And so if you want to take and drag these down, what will happen is you put those in there, then your data will come. So for example, if I take sum of masters and move it over, if I want scale score, and I'm like, oh, I really didn't want scale score there. Maybe I wanted it in a row. If you want it as a filter, then you can go up here and click on the different scores. If none of this looks good to you, you can simply move it back, or you can uncheck it and start over. So if you want school names for columns, or if you want them for rows, I highly recommend just playing with this a little bit and seeing what you like. It's a quick way to analyze data. And again, on your row labels, if you need to isolate, so maybe you have vertical clusters at your district and you want to do only certain campuses, you can very quickly click on them. Then it will also give you the total for that cluster. And you can bring across whatever other data that you would like. So if you want raw score, scale score, however you'd like to do that. And again, simply uncheck, it'll take it away, or you can just move it back and it will remove it as well. Again, this is just a quick, easy lesson on introduction to pivot tables. We will post more as time goes by. All right, thanks.